The definition of craziness is thinking the weather ain't going to change. It's 59 degrees out here this morning. I was complaining about it being hot and cut off my beard and all my hair yesterday so I could stay cool. Hell, I had to come out here this morning and put an insulated vest on. I think one thing it's another. Anyway, I want to talk to you today about boat seats and boat pedestals and a problem I've run into, and I'm trying to fix it. This is the beginning of the video, and hopefully at the end of the video I will have solved my problem. I hope so. But we're all familiar with this type of boat seat right here. You know, it folds down, got a little strap that snaps it on there so it don't fly up going down the highway. Or you can lift it out of its pedestal. I don't want to reach that far. But anyway, you know, they lift out and they sit down, and anybody that's got a boat's familiar with that. I want to show you what my currently favorite seat is. This right here is the seat that was in this boat when I bought it, and I really like it. It's now this one happens to be heavy plastic, and it does have a place you can snap it shut so it don't fly up going down the highway. But what I like about it is it's plastic, and what I don't like about it is that it's plastic. Because I know in time it's going to degrade, being in the sunshine, and it's just going to, you know, crap out on me, start cracking and all that, get brittle. But I do like it. I like it a lot. It's got an optional accessory tray you can buy for them and bolt on. Again, this was on the boat when I got it. But one of the things that I have learned from experience with this pontoon boat and the boat that David has is that we need to make it a regular maintenance issue, a regular preventive maintenance issue of lubricating these pedestal bases. Okay? If you don't keep these, you know, polished clean, get the rust off of them, and keep them lubed up, then you run into trouble. Now, you see how that came off? It came off okay. But when you try to lift straight up out of the boat, it ain't that easy. But I got this out here to go ahead and clean up and lubricate. I'll probably, if I can't find wheel bearing grease, I'll use Vaseline. Because after all, you do want to keep your pole greased. It helps it to slide in the hole. Now I want to show you on this pontoon boat. Now those of you that have been watching my videos going fishing, you have heard that seat squeak terribly. And I'm trying to get in, right there. Right there is where the squeaking was, because that spring is sort of pinned in place on the shaft and it don't move. It's got a washer under it, and it's all, you know, it don't come loose, except, you know, you pull the pedestal out and pull the pin out and all that. But anyway, I'll show you. But what I wanted to show you is what happens after you do a little maintenance on them. Let me go around the boat. There you go. Better than new. So now then, no more squeaking whenever I'm sitting in that seat. However, remember I said those seat backs are made out of wood. And this boat is a 95 model. I'm sure those seats are original because it matches all the other upholstery in the boat. So that makes this thing 27 to 28 years old. And I leaned back in it, and that old wood in there gave way. You can see how far back it's leaning. So I'm either going to disassemble that seat back and put a new panel in it, or I'm going to replace the seat. And what I'm going to try first is I'm going to put that plastic seat I showed you, I'm going to put it there to see, you know, because it is a wider seat, am I going to still be able to swivel around? We'll find out. But, so I got over here on the seat that normally David sits on. And, let me, see that pedestal right there? That big hole? It ain't supposed to be like that. That pin with the spring around it is supposed to lift out of that black plastic bushing. Let me show you what that looks like. Oh, by the way, for me to get that seat out, not the one I showed you where that's a big pine, one David sits in, I had to put a board on the floor, a bottle jack. I mean, it was a pain in the patoot. I tried first of all using a rubber hammer, trying to knock it up, knock it loose. Ended up, you'll see. Let me show you. See, that came out of the pedestal with the seat, but like I said, I had to put a bottle jack under it to get it to come up out of that pedestal. And I've already tried beating on that thing. I've turned it upside down. I have used a chisel trying to knock the pin out of that black plastic. I've tried everything I can think of. I've turned it upside down and beat on it with a hammer and a extension, just trying to drive it out of that plastic. So now then, I've mixed up my super duper world's best, PawPaw's best, world's best penetrating fluid, and I'm going to try. I've got it soaking, and we're going to see if that'll pull loose. If it don't, I may try heat. Also heard of somebody sticking it in boiling water. We'll see. Anyway, I'll be back a little while. For you it'll be an instant. For me it'll be a little while fussing and fighting with this thing. Well, I tried to grab it with some channel locks to see if I could, get it to start moving, and you can see what happened there. So I'm gonna, looking at how rusted this damn thing is. I mean, I'm sure it hasn't been touched in 27 years. See there? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my 4.5 inch grinder, and I'm going to cut a 1/16 inch slot right through that plastic. Give it room to come off of there. We'll need some pawpaw juice on that. We'll let that soak a few minutes. I will guarantee you, in 27 years, that seat has never been pulled loose. Oh yeah, it's all kinds of gritty rust on there. Alright, I'll get that cleaned up. Well, you can see how pitted that is with rust. Alright, well I'm going to polish this up some more. I'm going to try to clean that out. See if we can't get this to spin. My buddy David would be so proud. This piece of hickory come out of the same tree as that hickory we used to repair his fishing reel. Made a handle for his fishing reel. So ain't nothing tougher than hickory, I tell you. Be right back. I gotta split that right there. That ought to work. Oh yeah, just like it's supposed to now. Alrighty then. Well, alrighty then. We got both them seats where they swivel nice and smooth and quiet. So if you have trouble with your pedestal seats, maybe this might help you. The only thing I didn't show you was putting a block of wood on the floor of the boat, a bottle jack, and jacking up where one of the screws was holding the pedestal to the seat. And when it didn't want to come first time because it was getting a little cocked, I eased it down or rotated it 180 degrees and did it again. And then it came out. The black part came out. The chrome part never came out of the floor. And I ain't worried about it. The seat will come up now. Well, I hope I helped you as far as what to look for in your pedestal seats, and how to repair them, and maybe how to unstick them. I don't know. It worked for me. Y'all have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Bye everybody. Let's go fishing.